Welcome to Black Love Matters, where this serves as a therapy session for figuring out adulthood,
loving each other,
and find our inner Black Michelle.
or Jay-Z and Beyonce, or how about we go with DJ Envy and is it Gia or Gia?
I think it's Gia.
Gia Casey. That's love there. I realized when we had the conversation, we never unpacked like this idea of like, so do you stand by putting respect on somebody's name? Well, I guess we should highlight them. I think they've been together since they've both been 15.
Mm-hmm.
They have 5 children. She just stopped being pregnant. It was a while. I remember every time he got on the radio, he'd be like, Gia pregnant. I'm like, damn.
Again?
I didn't think the first one came out. They believe in them children.
Mm-hmm.
They love them children. I love their family portraits. I love their vacation portraits. I do love how much they love their family and they love each other. There's something special about that.
Yeah.
And as he says, or as Gia says, it's the difference between DJ Envy and Rashad.
Mm-hmm.
Is it?
Yeah.
I guess. Was Gia altered persona?
Gia.
I know on Instagram, I don't follow her or anything, but I know she got a real bad shoe game.
Mm-hmm.
She got some bad habits. And they call shoes and purses. She got some bad habits. Deezus and Mira went too far off. She got some bad habits. We're not talking about Bot Store or Macy's, okay? But shout out to their love, Darren. What do you think about their love? We didn't get to that. I think I was so hot up on the beige rage and bigger issues in the world that we got to hone it back in, right?
Shout out to their love. You got to do what you got to do for your family.
Yeah.
Being together for 15, it's like asking that same question.
They more than 15 years. They've been together since they've been. Them
Yeah.
niggas ain't 30.
Look, no, but it's that same question.
Yeah.
So you've been together this long, and you just saying you're the only person they had sex with?
Since they've been. No.
No, well, definitely not with DJ Envy.
What are you talking about? Oh, you talking about like the people who be high school sweethearts?
Yeah.
They've been together a lot of times when folks are high school sweethearts, it'll be a period. It might range anywhere from 6 months to 5 years where they kind of break off, where it's a muddy area before they really reconcile and make it official. I know very few couples who were able to stay high school all the way without no breaks.
I can't think of one.
High school, I've seen people do it college, no breaks. At high school though, shit. Not Nyambi. And then not that I couldn't marry or be with someone from high school, but we definitely would have to take something, right? We both have to diverge somehow and grow. Like it takes a very committed love, very mature love to be able to grow that much together. Because that's what you do in a relationship. You grow and you mature together. But there's a lot of leaps and jumps you make from high school, 14 to 18 to 21 to 25 to 30, 35, 40. Like those are huge jumps. And that person being able to ride or die with you through all of that in no, conflict, you right. That's a soulmate there.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's heavy.
Anyways.
But you don't want to talk about this honor thing. What is this honor thing?
I don't know,
I don't think it applies because they're celebrities, though.
It don't.
Like, and we're still poor. Like, that's what I feel like. That's what should be envies, like, come back for anything. And you're still poor.
Exactly.
I love the news. They be having the Kardashian family or Kris Jenner always her legs crossed on the couch. It'd be like the new rumors about the Kardashians. And they'd be like, Kris, what you got to say about it? She's like, you're still poor.
Still poor. So look, we still
that should have been envy response. And you're still poor.
Look, we at a kitchen table.
Literally.
At our kitchen table. It's messy as hell.
Yes.
We got to clean up the
house
stuff.
Is messy.
Just to clean out the laptop. So, hey, whatever works. But that honor shit, this ain't the hood.
Yeah. Let Nyambi reach a certain tax bracket. Ain't shit you can I'm going to be Teflon. What's that? Rick Ross? I am Teflon queen. Ain't nothing you saying sticking to me because you're still poor.
Poor.
And sad.
Look, you talk shit. Guess what I just bought?
What? Just change the subject, right? I just don't.
I don't know.
So like, I want to make it because I know some folks like, nah, you went too hard on him. I don't think I was going hard on him. It was the behavior, not the person. But is that no sense?
Yeah.
It's not DJ Envy and his wife. Like them, I think their black love is beautiful, amazing, right? I was getting on DJ Envy's behavior, not the person. His behavior was ridiculous. And all of us need to be brown down to earth every once in a while for behavior. His behavior was out of line. Period. Did I make myself clear?
There was a situation I can think of that I thought I had to roll up on somebody for Nyambi, but Nyambi held it down for her own goddamn self.
What you mean? What happened? Can you say it?
No.
Oh, you can't?
No.
What is it?
It was some situations Nah, I can't say it.
Oh, it's okay. Off air.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't know what you're talking about. You said I handled it.
You handled
What
it.
did I say? Or what did I do?
You was like, because it was like, oh, so you gonna bring your man in this, and you was like, I don't need my motherfucking man to handle y'all bitch ass niggas.
Oh, I remember.
And you know, I'm all geek about to go ride on some niggas, and Naomi said, "It's handled, baby. I handle the niggas myself."
I'm a very nice person, and I'm very sweet, and I really, I know I come off crazy on the podcast, and I can talk crazy, but my bark is bigger than my bite until you really fuck with me. And then when there's a point of no return, it takes a long time to get there, right? I'm very forgiving. I'm very optimistic. I try to see the bright side, right? But once you cross a certain line with me, I believe in one, telling you my piece and being done.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I am very clear. And when I'm done, I'm done. Now, it might take us years to get to done, but once I'm done, it's no confusion. It's never something, you're never going to hear a rumor about Nyambi that somebody like, I heard Nyambi said. No. Ain't nothing you heard. You're going to be like, this is what she done said to him. It's never going to be confusion. Because I do believe in confronting people. And then I confront them sweet. I'm like, can we have some coffee? Can we just have a conversation? And then I go ham.
Nyambi handled those niggas.
And then I usually take people to coffee. I go ham and I pay for the coffee and I walk away.
Like, because I was going to roll up on them, but she did so much.
What? Who is you?
I'm Near.
And I'm Nyambi.
And this is episode 117, y'all.
117.
Happy Monday.
Happy Monday.
Be sure to leave a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5-star rating and review on Apple Podcasts and on Stitcher. And follow us on all forms of social media at Black Love Matters. Remember, that's Black with no K. Mm-hmm. You got an update?
Yes. I've been eating like trash. Y'all help me. I don't know why. And eating like trash, not just junk food. Mm-hmm. Like, so when I'll have days where I'm like super hungry, I eat a lot, and other days I'll be like, I'll just eat a protein bar. Like, I consider that trash too, right? Mm-hmm. Like, you need to eat at least 3 balanced meals, right? Some vegetables and fruit. You can have fat and sugar. Like, I'm all about balance, right? Mm-hmm. So it's okay to have, you're gonna have a little piece of chip, but you don't have chips every day. You gotta have you a pear for snack. Like, I'm all about that type of balance, right? Mm-hmm. And I'm just been so off kilter that it's ridiculous. Like I said, one day I'll just have a protein bar on lemon water all day, and then the next day I'll eat flaming hot Cheetos and ramen noodles. Like, I'm like, what is this? And I know it's because I'm not taking time to be thoughtful, right? I'm not being thoughtful with what goes in my body. I'm not being thoughtful for how I'm taking care of myself. And I think that also ties into my next thing. Like, my hair is a mess. I took my braids out and I just got in the shower. I took my braids out. You know, ladies, you take your braids out. You got to comb each of the braids, to get the kind of the dead hair out. Then you twist it, right? With like a little deep conditioner till you take a shower. What my lazy ass did, I just sat under the shower head and squeezed the braids. Like, the chunky twist you make? And then I just added some oil to it, in the chunky twist, and squeezed it and let it air dry. And I just been having a silk bonnet. And then on top of the silk bonnet, I'll tie it up in I'll tie it like in a hair scarf and a black hair scarf and a cute little turban in the front. And I literally been wearing my hair like this for probably a week?
About a week or so.
A week. So I haven't even been intentional or thoughtful enough to say, let me thoroughly comb out my hair, give myself a deep conditioner. And it ain't nothing wrong if you're going to do the bonnet and, you know what I'm saying, the protective styling. Because, from the outside, it looked like I'm making a statement, right?
Right.
It looks like I'm trying to create a look. I'm not. But I at least, while I have it up in this area, I should at least be deep conditioning like weekly, right? So if I'm wearing my hair like this, I should wash it, deep condition it, plait it down, put the bonnet on, right? Every other night, oil it a little bit. Weekend, wear a twist out and do it again. Nope. So like, that's all tying into it. And I'm really trying to figure out, where is this coming from? So one, is it laziness? Is it lack of discipline? Or is lack of focus? Or all the above? So I'm really trying to have hard conversations with myself. Because, of course, I'm going through my thing. And I know that. But we're talking about basic hierarchy of needs. Right now, I'm just taking showers and brushing my teeth and washing my face.
Well, I know what it is.
What?
And I think it gets down to your next topic.
Oh, but that's why I said I just wanted to be
Because you know what you told me.
What? Because I don't want to be lazy and sorry. Because what lazy is shitting on yourself, and sorry is laying in it. You can be one or the other, both. I don't want to be lazy and sorry. So I got to have conversation. I think, and maybe we can have a conversation about this later in the week, Nero. I think I'm really having a problem with discipline. And I don't know where that's coming from. I'm having a big problem with being disciplined. Because I think that's what it is. Nero's pretty disciplined. When he wants to be, though. Like, I think, so maybe you're not. So I think discipline is when you're doing the things you don't want to. And I'm really, I would be honest, like the last month or two, I've been slacking on the discipline stuff like that I would just do consistently. Like, it don't matter. If I hated it, it don't matter. If I got to stay up to 2, 3 in the morning, I'm doing it. But I've noticed I've been very, lots of days ago now. What you think?
No, we got a lot of stuff going on. But, one thing you explicitly told me is that you ain't practicing no self-care until you hear back from something. And I'm like,
you're right. I did say that out of my mouth.
And I said, baby.
Yeah, I said, I ain't making no moves. I'm not making, like, to the point where my work store pants, like, I have a lot of them. And, every few months, you got to turn them over, right? Remember, I came back to the job, so I'm just wearing the old ones. Like, holes, like, well, first a pin exploded in one of them, so I had to get rid of my favorite ones, and then like the other ones I had, I'm just taking, well, how many steps? I take 20,000 steps per shift on average. So on a mild day, I'm getting 19,000. On like Sunday, Saturday, Friday night, I'm getting close to 30,000 steps. So you imagine the fire I'm cooking between my legs, right? So I get little holes. And I got juicy thighs. So, every couple months you gotta, and plus me washing weekly, all that stuff, play into it. I was down to like my last work pant. I said, what the hell? And I was in my closet looking. I said, what the hell is my work pants? Gone. Going
through them.
Like yesterday I wait to the last possible moment to go find some work pants. And of course, the first store I go to don't got none. I said, what the hell? I'm just looking for pants. Then I finally go to this other store. I was like, well, I'm just going to take these and we'll see.
So,
but you're right.
I think the frame and thinking of that, it's so messed up. Like, because you put that energy in the world. Like, what? I'm not practicing no self-care until I hear back, and it's like you need to practice self-care every day.
I just feel like I cannot really make a move until I hear something yay or nay. Like, even the recruiter was like, oh, I'm so sorry, we're still doing da-da-da-da. Well, yeah, I should know something by Monday afternoon, so sorry. But like, it's like I feel like I can't make a move because it's such a drastic move.
I know,
right? That is like, even when I was today, I was like, do I go buy a few pairs? Because I usually don't just buy one pair of work pants. But look, hell, why I'm buying 1,000 pair of work pants? Why am I manifesting that? If my ass really want one more month there.
And I get it.
And then if I don't buy none, I've been bent over at work and bust a hole from the top to the bottom.
But you still got to practice self-care, though.
I know.
Like, regardless.
I know.
And that's the thing. And I think that's the hard part for you because you only want to practice self-care when you're feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, but some things have happened that I noticed, and I know I need to sage myself. When I get into really good self-care rituals and routines, bad shit happen. And I don't want to put it out, but like shit be like, what the fuck? I just got my nails done. Like clockwork. Shit'll pop off. And I'm like, not today, Satan. And I know Mercury about to go in retrograde.
Jesus.
At the end, next week is hitting up. So I'm really trying to be just.
Because it's so few and far between of when you practice self-care that what shit pop off. They pop off because you took 90 days to practice self-care.
Dog, that and that's why I'm really trying to be careful what I say and how I say it, because that's really what Mercury. So the Mercury, the planet, is really the planet of communication, right? So that's why when folks say Mercury in retrograde, it's not actually a horribly bad thing, right? So Mercury being in retrograde is not a horrible thing, but it's just really centered around communication. And a lot of times people be saying shit, writing whatever it is that they're like, oh shit, maybe I should have thought about that. Maybe I should have did quiet meditation and prayer about that. Like, I see when folks have like a negative stance with Mercury in retrograde, it's about miscommunication. It's about miscommunication, lack of communication, not being understood. Like, that's the stuff that folks run into. Like, the example I use is like, say you meeting a friend for dinner, and y'all say y'all gonna meet at this corner, one person at one corner, one at the southwest corner, and one at the the east corner. Y'all at the corner, but you didn't communicate enough to say, well, which side of the block?
Right.
And you didn't have the intention enough to reach out to some folks and say, hey, I'm here, right? Because that miscommunication. That's what I see as a disconnected Mercury in retrograde. Not that good shit can't happen, but it's like everyone's not willing to take that extra step to truly, communicate. So, and during this time, hell, I already been doing this. You're really supposed to do a little introspective work. That's really supposed to do, and making sure. And also, it don't have to do with other people. You have to watch the communication and dialogue you're having with yourself.
Absolutely.
So, that's all the stuff I'm doing. I really need Silicon Valley to get back with me before we hit retrograde. I really don't want to sign no contracts. During retrograde. But if it do, I'm just going to have to make it plain. This is the time to be clear and plain. So, y'all keep me prayed up. And lastly, what the fuck is I shouldn't even say this in the sentence. Excuse me. Let me stop. Nix that swear word. What is going on at Easter at bot stores? Have I just don't be at bot stores around Easter? When I tell you it's lit, it's lit. Our whole store has turned into a bunny patch and pastels. We selling kids Easter baskets, mimosa baskets for adults, all types of pastel M&Ms loaded, all types of grass, edible candy, loaded. And people coming in there spending coin. We're not talking about what for a basket or for your family. What you spend $50, $60? Maybe if you got a few kids, maybe like $100, right? So say if you got your family, your kids, if you're doing goodies for Easter, no more than $100.
Yeah.
When I tell you, these white women got these carts overflowing with Reese's eggs and Starburst jelly beans. Every cart like $300 for the bullshit. It is the candy and the tchotchkes that we're selling is running up against like Christmas and what's it called? Halloween. I've never seen. I said, what is the reason? This is not the reason for the season. Meanwhile on the ranch, I ain't seen no Jesus. This what Nero?
This is about the Easter Bunny.
Take that back. I ain't gonna lie. In our card rack is one row of Jesus cards for Easter. Because I was gonna send Nia one. I said, let me get this Jesus card. What's the reason for the season?
Bunnies, candy.
Bunnies, candies, and ducks. And Valentine's Day, that's what the other holiday. Because on Valentine's Day, you get them oversized bears. Mm-hmm. They got oversized rabbits and chickens. And they selling, like them oversized bears for Valentine's Day.
Yeah,
We're selling oversized bunnies and ducks. And they are buying that shit up like hot fire. Where you put that shit at?
I have slightest idea.
First of all, I can count on my hand the number of times I received an Easter basket. And none of the times were from my parents. That's not a practice we really had in our Easter baskets or any non-religious ceremony for Easter. My parents did not partake. We went to church, maybe, if they weren't getting on my mama nerves, or I go with my godmother or something, and then we'll go together as a family and have Easter dinner, maybe talk about the reason for the season, check in, and that's about it. Every once in a while, somebody sent me an Easter basket, or if I ever did like an Easter egg hunt, it was always with friends. My parents, I didn't even broke it up like, oh, y'all got an Easter basket? They're like,
what?
Or Easter, I'm thinking to my family, right? So it's my cousins, right? It's a lot of us. At that dinner, ain't nobody think to hide an egg for us. It's a lot of us. Like, from being a child all the way to an adult, even now, it's always folks under 10 there. Like, on average, it's at least 15 people under 10 there. Like, the age range goes from 6 months to 80. We ain't think to have a little bit of fun?
Nope.
What did you do? Like, it just blew my mind. Is this how Easter is now?
Well, I ain't have none of that.
What did you have? What did you do on Easter? You ate a ham and some collard greens.
Dollar store basket.
Oh, at least you got a basket. Like, a basket wasn't even an option. Like, even, I remember going into the stores, like, after Easter, candy was on sale. My mom's like, no. I'm like, Jesus, can I just get a pass? Do the M&Ms taste different? Do a light blue M&M taste different than a dark blue one? Like, just working at it, because I catch myself on my break, like, give me these M&Ms. Give me this egg. And it's not even because I want it, because it's just, I never experienced it. Like, them Cadbury eggs, them big ones, I couldn't remember what I was, because I had to put some out at the front. I couldn't even remember what they were, because one of my, y'all already know the cashier. What's your favorite flavor? Cadbury eggs. Huh. They come in flavors? Poor black. Like, I be catching myself on break. Let me get a Cadbury egg. Let me get a Peep. I don't remember tasting these as a kid. Like, it just was not an option. And my parents didn't even blink about it. And it wasn't that I was in a household that didn't have candy or sugar. Like, yeah, we could. I was never restricted on eating candy or anything like that.
Your mama always got a good candy.
Like, we always got a good candy dish, a good snack in the house. But when it came to that, and they look at you like you're crazy. And now that I'm older, I'm like, damn, I missed out some shit. And I was like, the Easter Reese's can't taste different than the regular Reese's. Yes, it do.
What it taste?
And it's better.
Oh.
It's a more peanut to chocolate ratio because it's an egg.
Oh.
That whole egg is filled with peanut butter.
Oh.
And with a thin layer of chocolate compared to the Reese's is thin both. It is good. I'm like the white kids. This is good, mommy. Jimmy, this is good. Our poor godchild. Because I already done seen, I'm going to send him something.
Yeah.
Yeah, I already done tried all the snacks. I know which one I'm sending him.
Alrighty.
And then it's also, I'm going to do a Dr. Seuss thing. Because never mind, I almost gave something away.
Oh.
But and Niram, you said you ain't had your Easter was just collard greens and a ham.
Yeah.
And potato salad. String beans.
Yeah, I remember painting eggs once in my lifetime.
You know what? Maybe my grandmother would paint an egg. I take that back. My grandmother would paint eggs and hide them in the backyard. But it wasn't like the cool kits. You know how the kits you can buy and they're like marble?
Yeah.
No, it's just food color.
It's just food color.
In the backyard.
Look, and you just dip it in there and you let it soak, and then you pull it out. And then when you find the egg, it'll be all over your hand.
Yeah. And then, my grandma old school. You gonna eat that? Oh.
No, this egg been out for like 3 hours outside in the sun.
Please. Please don't do that. I've eaten the diablo egg.
Oh.
It'd be like, I don't want this. But they be like, you better eat it.
Oh, and then you get an egg that got micro cracks, and then the guy getting the
egg.
egg. Oh my
God. And then my grandma, that's food coloring. I don't want no eggs. Like, what 10-year-old eat boiled eggs? Me. Jeez. All right, Niram. I done had, look, I'm Niram. No joy.
No joy. See?
And I ain't realized it to the white kids in them baskets because I was looking at the carts. I'm like, damn, these lines is long. What the fuck is everyone buying? You done bought the corned beef and cabbage. Ain't no more left. I start looking in the basket. I see these niggas is buying pastel M&Ms. And ain't nothing on sale, honey. Look, you can figure out what box store I'm at. Ain't shit on sale. Everything is full price. And white people keep asking, is any of this on sale?
No. It's at Christmas.
Yeah, like, what is going to be on sale? The day, what is Easter on April 1st? April 2nd? Go ahead.
First things first. What the fuck is up with these crafty colonizers trying to take Black Panther from us?
Oh my God, what did I do?
They didn't made these memes. I don't know if y'all seen them all over the internet talking about Black Panther's alt-right. So now they put Black Panther in make a Wakanda Great Again hat. And it's like Black Panther is anti-immigration, pro-war, isolationist. Look, they have strict trade restrictions. Anti-diversity.
That's crafty, honey. I kind of like it.
Nationalist, anti-refugee, anti-democracy. Talking about he a nationalist.
I gotta put respect on their name. Now that they reaching, they tried it, and that was crafty.
Talking about he a nationalist superhero with a strict anti-immigration policy. Who literally built a wall around his country so nobody can get in.
Of course.
So
I mean, where's the lie? But they trying it. It's different. It's out of context, asshole.
So I'm gonna need y'all crafty colonizers to have a seat. You can't have. They always trying to take shit from us.
Yeah.
You can't have Black Panther. Mm-hmm. Second thing, shout out to 21 Savage. He was on Ellen last week. I meant to mention this.
Who was
21 Savage?
Who is? Oh, Amber Rose.
Amber Rose.
The one with the knife in his.
Yeah, it's a knife.
It's a knife.
It's a knife.
Oh, that's why he. Oh, that's why. Okay, I think y'all told me this.
It's a knife.
It's a knife. I thought it was a cross. I thought it because he loved the Lord.
No, it's a knife.
Oh.
So he was on Ellen debuting his bank account campaign. because you may got that song. Talking about I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
Yeah, that they
8,
put it
9.
to Sesame Street. Why they put his music to Sesame Street all the time?
Because it rhymes. So
Children.
he's going to donate $1,000 to 21 teens to help promote financial literacy.
All right.
So
That's what happens when you drink water and vitamins
Hey, I guess so.
and vegetables. What he say? Ain't he the one who did the quote talking about
Taking
I like
showers and shit.
He said, I like being with Amber because you told me to take showers and eat vitamins and water. I said, well, look, he on Nyambi. Both us 21 Savage got personal care. We got to do self-care.
Yes, y'all do.
Because me and 21 Savage don't know about basic human things.
And so, yeah, it's what to help promote
nice.
financial literacy. And, you know, he's I guess it's going to be like a program to like teach them like how to avoid bank fees and avoid, you know, predatory lending and things of that
I
sort.
never know why that's not a class in school. I mean, you as the parent, you should be teaching your child that. But you would think that would be it almost should be like a life one-on-one class. I feel like from
Life skills,
fifth grade, maybe fifth grade, middle school through high school, right? So middle school through high school, it should be like a life skills course. And we should talk about emotional intelligence, communication.
I think that was a home ec was supposed to be, but
In home ec, we was making lasagna and sewing pillows.
I made a box cake.
Hold on. You didn't make it from scratch?
No.
We made we made the noodles from scratch. Like we made everything from scratch.
Half of the stoves and DPS didn't work.
Oh my goodness. I mean, I guess cooking skills is important, but
But
like, we need
I
the
would
life
think-
skills.
But I think that's part
Interpersonal
of
skills. Honey.
I think that's part of life skills, though, like learning how to
cook,
cook or like
yeah.
provide for yourself.
Yeah, you should learn how to do 3 square meals.
Yeah.
Yeah, you should do eggs with that's true. Do the kids, y'all tell us, do the kids have anything like that?
Where do you learn your life skills from?
Yeah, you're supposed to learn at home, but the schools, we might need some help. Because, I even began frustrated at the box store when the white parents be coming in and the kids be coming in with their raggedy money.
Would be crumpled up.
Yes, and I know they learn, and I'll be patient with them. But in my head, I'd be like, Lord, help them count. One baby spent $5, and it took him 3 hours to get to there. He was like, 1, 2, 20, 13, 6, 4. I said, oh. I said, I don't know. The Lord is using them.
Mm-hmm.
And then the dad with him. That's not right. Start again. I said, God damn it. He's off. He's too off. You can't jump from 3 to 13. Help him. To the point where I had to bend down.
What's 1 plus 3? 13.
Yeah, maybe that's what he did. Like, I was like, oh shit. Like, just give me the money. And then you get the smart kids and be like, then they try to what's it called? Haggle. Like, they'll buy something, little toy to be $19.99. We don't got sales tax, so it'll be $19.99. They had 20. And they'll be like, I was like, oh, you get 1 penny back. They was like, can I give you 15?
No.
You can't.
No, you can't give me 15. It
for
don't
this
work
$20
like,
toy.
It don't work like that.
And I was looking at the parent like, get your child. Why am I?
And why are they trying to barter at a box store? Try that at a farmer's market.
Yeah, don't do that for some asparagus. You can't do this for the Black Panther toy.
Damn, that reminds me. I should have got some Black Panther toys and put it up.
I know.
Not open.
Yeah. So
I fucked that up.
Okay, it's okay, Nero. I actually got some.
You did?
Mm-hmm.
Where?
You know them gift cards.
Oh, okay.
Y'all know Toys R Us about to cut a business.
You get them on sale?
Nah.
Oh.
Why I gotta tell you it ain't on sale?
They closing.
Anything new
They closing though.
because they go send that shit to Marshalls.
Oh.
What are you talking about? They about to make coins off of that still. Whatever they don't sell, that's sad. Toys R Us about to close. Whatever they don't sell, they're gonna ship it off to Marshalls. Really low key, we need to know the ship date so we can be in Marshalls.
Getting Black Panther toys.
Yeah. So I don't know. I guess it does need it because actually I don't see a lot of like the brown families doing it, but a lot of the white families be having their kids and they be non-counting. They don't know what to do, but they do doing it. You know what really pisses me off? When they take them to self-checkout and the kids scan one item 10 times.
Oh.
So as the parent, when do you say stop? Stop.
That one already got scanned, son.
What is a white name? Stop. Reagan.
Yeah.
Madison.
Yeah.
All right. What else going on?
And this is want to talk about Decent Zamir flaming the shit out of DJ Envy.
I thought we had a good energy for our opening.
It was good energy, but I hope y'all seen it was the Thursday episode for Decent Zamir. That shit was entertaining. That was the most entertaining thing I've seen on TV in a while.
They was going in.
Yes, I watched it at least 3 times.
Don't feed whatchamacallit.
Don't feed what?
The trolls.
The shit was funny. I'm standing.
I have after this situation, I have become bigger fans of Desus and Mero because at first I just tolerated them.
I'm gonna have to.
I celebrate them, and I affirm and celebrate them. I'm moving up on my cultural competency with them.
I'm gonna have to go to their live show.
All right, let's.
I'm gonna have to pull some coins together so we can go. And the read is coming here, so we need to.
I really want to see.
And the ticket's not sold out yet, so
I need to see the read before I can't afford to see the read.
Yes,
because it's just like
and it's coming soon.
Yeah,
we ain't gonna be able to afford to read.
Yeah, because when it hit that point, I can only listen to podcast and hit a review.
Right, because these niggas sold out the Apollo in like 15 minutes. So shit.
That don't surprise me. It's Black culture, honey. Mm-hmm. That don't surprise me.
So I think it was hilarious. If y'all ain't seen it yet, go see it because it's by far the most funniest shit I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to rewatch.
I think the thing about their show is like it's the slow motions, the freeze frames, and like the commentary over it. That'd be
feel
so
like your cousins
hilarious.
who just don't let shit go.
Yeah.
And you be like, all right, let it go. And they be like, no, but do you see it?
Mm-hmm.
Let me show you. It'd be like, jeez.
And then like,
yeah, let me.
So yeah, we got some pillow talk.
Yeah. Let's talk about how to get away with scandal.
Okay.
Briefly.
What do you want to start with?
Maybe scandal. I never know what really happened on How to Get Away with Murder because it was a season finale.
Of Scandal or How to Get Away with
How to Get Away with Murder. Please, Scandal's not over. I think that's taking us to about April.
I forgot How to Get Away with Murder.
It's not as many episodes.
I
think it's only 12 to 16 or something like that. It's not as many.
Yeah. Because like the cat to come out or like Shonda always try out like a new show. It's like
the other half. I think they did come up with something. It's like We the People or something starting soon. All right. Yeah. So Scandal. What's your thoughts? Begin it.
I'm trying to remember what happened. They was trying to figure out who did the virus.
Actually, I don't have much to say about the scandal. Quinn tried it. Then she believed Olivia. Then Abby, red hair, tried it again.
Actually,
what?
Let me check my email.
You seeing the Red Baron sent ours?
Yeah, Red Baron sent something.
He already sent it?
Yes. That nigga was on it. Shout out to you, Red Baron.
I need him to create.
Because Red Baron did it that Friday.
Oh, he sent it?
I think
that is him, ain't it? I won't say his real name. I won't say his real name.
I won't say his real name.
I can't do that. I can't put people out there like that. My bad.
So let's see what
we
Red Baron said.
We would have edited out, Red Baron. We would have edited out.
To Nero and Nayab and the people of Wakanda here. This week's episode.
He right on time because I couldn't even tell you what the hell happened.
List from Scandal.
Yeah.
And I will give an entire recap on How to Get Away with Murder when I buy the season on Amazon because they are deleting the episodes on Hulu.
Oh, what?
They are?
You know what? He's right. It's only the latest like 5 or 4. He is right.
I will always watch them. So.
He's right, yeah.
All right. This episode is about reconnecting and trying to heal the hurt that exists, not just that. It's about Cyrus who opened his mouth and mesmerized people about doom and why is that? and it's just being who he is. I look at it. I looked at the last 2 episodes being that of a Trojan horse, and Cyrus sent his horse in.
Trojan War, Nero.
Oh, Trojan War.
And he sent his horse in.
Yeah.
You get the metaphor?
Yes. Okay. Trojan War. I said Trojan horse. I get it. Blah. For everyone who got to see the episode knows that Charlie got arrested. Mm-hmm. Cyrus know that Libya got her old team involved, and David Rosen rescued as the material witness and finessed and a replacement in. He did.
I knew something was going on. I think that's Cyrus, baby girl. That's one of his old flings, honey. He got something over that man's head. He on the down low. And then tell his wife, and Cyrus gonna be, I'm telling about that time in that alley if you do this. And he said, wait a damn minute.
Not in the alley.
Well, hey, where else it gonna be?
Abby saw the evidence from the missing painting. That motherfucking paint was gone because she's trying to figure out where it was, which leaves no paper trail. We have to look on the presidency. Rightfully, it belonged to Francis Vargas until he died because Cyrus got Luna's head all big about being Jackie O president.
She did think Luna thought she was about to come and sashay her Latina ass up in there. And all the white women, all the white powers that be said stop.
Yes. Cyrus is suffering from an injustice that resulted in him not being president right now. It's evident with all of the power moves that have taken place.
And pause. Let's not forget, they had Cyrus in jail for fucking murder. Cyrus about to die. And they had him in that cell. Remember when he was pacing?
Yeah.
And he was going ticky, ticky, boom,
Shit,
boom.
what you talking about? The booty goons is about to get his ass.
You hear me? I need to go back to the episode, but I want to think Cyrus did a Color Purple, Until You Do Right by Me.
Yes.
I think he put some whatchamacallit on him. Put a root on him.
Put a root on him.
I think he done put a root on DC because he's coming for it and doing it with no remorse.
Cyrus is not stupid, and like a wounded animal, he is dangerous.
Yep. They don't got shit to lose.
Had nothing to lose.
Why were you saying the same?
Y'all saying the same thing now, Albie.
I know.
So at this point, we are watching Cyrus the Colonizer work with 3 episodes left.
Oh, only 3.
Let's venture into all the details in the scandal.
Yes.
Shout out to you, Red Baron, because you be doing this shit, bro.
Yeah.
Marcus want to push
his pee. Oh my God. Marcus, I wasn't here for that line. Nor was I here for Melly broke back.
Marcus, I can't get it out. Marcus want to push his peen deep in Melly and fix.
I never get what I want. You never give it to me. And I'm going to do the Melly and hold my back. You don't get a muscle relaxer and sit down.
That not in her lower back.
I've never seen a white woman in distress. It's so extra.
Jake was inappropriate and got red from Phil when Melly referred to him as sloppy seconds. Only after the fact that Marcus feels spurred when it comes to Melly being president and not being able to be with her.
Pause. Jake ain't want Melly.
What did he say? I just felt right. And
Shut
it felt
up.
right with you.
He's one of them. We may need to have an episode on these niggas. Type of nigga. They're not about love, right? They're about convenience.
Yeah.
So these are the people who will date someone that they've hated, or like repeat offenders, folks who constantly date for, or this is the person that all of a sudden become gay. And you be like, oh, as a friend, you be like, oh, I'm sorry you didn't feel comfortable, like letting me know. And they be like, no, it ain't that. I just discovered it. Nah, that ain't how it worked. You just don't discover. No, you're born this way. So are you doing this out of convenience because someone loves you? Like, do you know what I'm saying? Like, just out of convenience. And Melly's there, and it's convenient. A woman in power? Maybe Jake might like, what's it called? S&M.
Maybe.
He like women in power. He type one who wants you to walk on his back. Her aerosols.
He's going to try to crack that back.
Yeah, what aerosols?
He probably would have just...
Oh, my God. Come on, finish.
Charlie wants to stay out of all the drama together because...
Charlie, I don't live here. I don't know any of you.
Because of Quinn's stage death. He is so good until Quinn approaches Charlie on working for Cyrus, and then he gets arrested because they have worked on the virus. They would have had a plan, but that's difference. That's the difference between black excellence and whatever it is Quinn is doing.
In her starter career, because they was way too late on that. Because the thing is, Olivia handed it to say, it's this Queen Cyrus did it. No, he didn't. I don't want to get involved in it. What shit, you ain't going to look into it? Every truth is a lie, every lie is the truth. We're not going to dig a little deep into this? Or at least figure out for ourselves who it is. But they go to brunch to Cracker Barrel and go shopping at Nordstrom Rack and then come back and the FBI there. Ain't nobody working.
Look at Charlie. They set me up. And it can't be me.
Duh. You're a criminal. It's easy setup. You got some debts ain't been paid.
Olivia, as she's trying to make things right, get red for fifth again, and this time I was like, damn, I felt attacked and was looking for some wine in my fridge. What type of wine you be drinking, brother? Okay. Melly's back hurts and she needs some pain, so she won't look that stressed.
It won't lock up from stress.
Oh no, it says look stressed.
Oh.
You got dyslexia too?
Yes.
Okay. Fitz still has that resting thirsty face, even though he's trying to be a better man. He do be looking thirsty and everything.
He be trying to do right, but his fuckboy tendencies just come out at the most inappropriate.
You want me to tell you what I do?
No. Oh.
Rose back.
Let me tell you what I do.
Where they kids at?
Doing what rich white kids do. That's for some boarding school, honey. You know, when your parents reach that type of level when you're white, you're raised by other people.
Oh,
They just visit.
I was wondering where them kids go.
What's that slit stuff that she pulled on? What's it called? Fitz. Oh, we missing the prime of the story. Remember, it was a black girl who committed suicide.
Yeah.
Who got where the daddy came to Olivia and them was like, she wanted to be you.
Oh yes.
That kind of hit me to the core because it is someone that I'm like, yeah, bitch, I want to be you.
I'm here because of you. And maybe when she saw you sleep with the president,
Ooh.
she thought she had to go sleep.
Ooh. Olivia started breathing heavy. She was like,
right?
You know, she breathed heavy.
That lip
start quivering.
would be quivering and shit.
That's sad though. Like, you know, and I know we're having this conversation like with the Me Too and the Weinstein. Like I said, I think it's rampant in every profession, all of that. But I thought that was unique. And it was dirty. How Fitz know? Oh, that just the initials. How you know Fitz?
Oh.
Because they had like this sheet.
Yeah.
Basically this fuck sheet of all the interns in DC. I guess if they was pretty or not, and if they was giving it out, and if they gave it out, who got it.
Yeah.
And if you ain't giving nothing out, you kind of got blackballed.
Yeah.
And then when everybody's like, what is this Excel file? Here come Douchey Fitz. Oh, it's just what do you call a smash sheet? Nigga,
I thought that was Marcus.
No, Fitz knew exact. As soon as the file opened, Fitz was like, that's what it is. Everybody's like, nigga, and was you the president the last 8 years? What is the problem here?
Look, his name was probably on there.
Delete. Control Alt Delete. No, he was too mesmerized about Olivia, honey. Maybe back in the day.
Hell, Olivia might be on that list.
Might.
In conclusion, it looks like
I'm not done.
Okay. What else?
When Douchey Fitz, then was it? No, yeah, it was Fitz. Did he ask Olivia, did I ever go too far?
Yeah, he did. Nigga, yes.
What a white boy. I'm sure he recorded her answer.
I'm sorry.
To protect him for when the feds go for him.
Because Fitz about to get me too as well.
He gonna play the recording in court. I asked her, she said no.
Melly gonna get me too as well too.
Yeah, by Marcus. Come on.
Anything else? In conclusion, it looks like the gang is getting back together to rescue Charlie from the clutches of Queen Cyrus.
He is a queen. And I want to explain why I mean queen. I don't mean queen in like the stereotypical gay man fashion. I mean queen that, the king is the one who oversees the kingdom, right? But the queen is the one who controls the neck of the king and can turn the direction that the king focuses in. Queen Cyrus. Cyrus got everyone fucking confused and don't know what direction to look in.
And
Queen Cyrus is dictating all of that. Look over here. Don't look at the fire. Look at the water.
and his epic levels of delusion and grandeur.
Yes.
Or will he pull off?
I think he's going to pull it off.
All of this.
I think he's going to pull it off. And if he pull it all off, make it to that White House, and then he had that black baby back there, I'm done.
Olivia said she will not leave Melly high and dry. So we will have to see what comes out on who comes
Black
out.
women, we have to do better about that. Sometimes we need to leave them high and dry.
Again, thank you, Nero Nyami, for your podcast and everyone that you inspire along the way to Wakanda forever.
Yeah.
So
Olivia was a better woman than me because Melly would got left by now.
Because Olivia, girl power, team girls, we got to stick together.
You say team girl. We can stick together, but it's just levels of the sticking together.
I told her, I promised her that I was going to keep her safe.
No, I'm not going to let the male patriarchy.
I'm not going to let the peens.
You mean the white male patriarchy?
Because the black males ain't doing shit.
He just.
Where Papa Pope at in his bones?
With the bones? We might see him one more time. He's done. Oh, he's done. He's retired. I think he might have one last stand, right? Mm-hmm. To come protect his daughter somehow. But I think he's done with the bullshit after this last one. He don't have time because he went ticky when them bones got and that woman got killed he loved. Mm-hmm. He was done with the shit.
Yeah. He was not for the shits no more.
The only one who's still for it is Mama Pope. Mm-hmm. She's like, she can play for another 20.
Mama Pope
Can she get a spinoff?
Mama Pope is about to start another terrorist attack.
Oh, absolutely. She's going to go to Paris, buy some lubes, eat some almond croissants, espresso, some wine, and go fuck some shit up. I give her 2 weeks before she get bored and fuck shit up. I'll be here for a Mama Pope spinoff. Uh-huh. Would you be here for a Mama
Absolutely. Pope? Livy. Would you like me to talk to you like a little baby? Oh, little baby.
Have we seen that? Have we seen like almost a villainous black woman? And this thing, when I think they make us villains, they make us like welfare queens and stuff like that, right? But I'm talking about a bad bitch contest, like, oh yeah, I'm a killer, honey. Like, I think that's what Proud Mary was trying to be. Mm-hmm. But she was even too soft. Like, Mama Pope is like, I'm savage. It's a knife. Like, that's how she is. Like, oh, I don't care about any of this.
Livy, would you like
And
me?
I think she got some lessons to be taught. And I'm here. Look, I'm like the guy who came with a daughter that I love. I do this because of you, Mama Pope. You don't think?
Yeah.
I think that'd be a different way to view a black woman in prime time as kind of this villain-esque, super smart, clever. You know, I think that'd be unique.
Mm-hmm.
And I think Candy Alexander would play the fuck out of it. Like, I just want to see her gallivanting throughout the United States. Or have her wear some maybe where, all right, so we don't want her just blowing shit up just to be blowing shit up. But maybe we get her backstory and then she works, I don't know, with the FBI to stay up out of jail because she said, I ain't going to nobody's jail, honey. Right? You know what I'm saying? To kind of walk them, like, you know, it takes a thief to know a thief.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Take it to their terrorists to know theirs. And to help them navigate through. I would love to just see her thinking. All right?
Mm-hmm.
I think. Or her moral compass. And when that comes into, because she got to have moments where she's like, fuck. Like, I would love to see Mama Pope when she found out she was pregnant.
Fuck.
I feel like she type of bitch have a baby in the doorway. And then keep it moving.
Yeah, baby in the doorway.
And then keep moving.
In a French hotel.
Yeah. And then be snaked like she snatched.
What's the Papa Pope name? Elijah?
Yeah, and just say, hey, Elijah, clean up this baby.
Elijah, take care of this baby.
I'll be back.
I gotta go blow up the Eiffel Tower.
You said not the Eiffel Tower.
Mama Pope.
What the Eiffel Tower? Mama Pope, I ain't seen it yet. So I don't know. I'm almost interested in that type of realm from like a really super smart, clever black woman and the way she would think and how her lens might be a little bit different, right? I think it'd be real fly.
Yeah.
Or even how she just navigate within like, you know, the different spaces, not only like white America, but like internationally. Like, I think that's what I want to see. I want to see an international kind of series about that and see how black women are perceived and viewed internationally, and then how she can kind of take those stereotypes and put them on her head. And I think she's be a great actress to do that. Maybe I need to write that in.
Yeah.
I need to go to that. What Lena Waithe told me to.
Yeah.
I got a story, Mama Pope.
You go write it so she can read it.
I know.
All righty. So what's the next story?
Don't you got? Oh, Niram, this yours.
Oh, okay.
That somebody you gonna say?
So this
You know the story.
I was reading this article, and it was titled "Woman Discovers She's White After 70 Years of Discovering She Was After 70 years of thinking she was a light-skinned black woman." What?
I know.
So,
Verda.
Verda Bird was adopted by a black family, growing up thinking she was a light-skinned black woman until 2014 when she found out her biological parents were both white. So she ended up publishing like this book titled like 70 years of blackness, where she like discovered, you know, she was talking about how she never questioned her race or whatnot.
Until, well, how'd she do it? She researched it?
Yeah, so, you know, so her ass
23andMe don't
her ass
fucked her
did
up.
23andMe, and guess what?
And it was none.
Honey, you white.
It was 0 and 23. You are not from the continent.
But they talk about like the backstory, like how like her father abandoned them at like an early age. She had like 3 brothers and sisters or whatnot, and like I guess they got separated, and like the mom had like this traumatic injury.
Yeah.
So the mom ended up getting the rest of the kids, but when she found out that the other kid, Verda, was adopted by some black families, she just left their ass. She left their ass there.
I'm looking at Verda. And are we sure? What? Are we 100% sure
I'm not sure.
that she's 100% white? Because it's looking like, allegedly, not true. That's not what Verda said. It looked like Verda mixed. And maybe mama was white and maybe daddy was black.
Mm-hmm.
And white mama was like, we can't bring that black child back here. Continue the story now. That's just what my gut telling me.
Mm-hmm.
But she said she compared it with her father. Well, how you get your father's? Because he got to be dead. Verda might be more to the story. Go ahead.
No, and that was pretty much it. She's
Oh,
like,
you said that's it?
That's pretty much it. So she wrote this story because, you know, both her parents are dead now. And, you know, she was just talking about like how, being the perceptions of being or thinking that she a light skinned black woman and all the shit that she went through as that, and then come to find out she a white woman. Now
Take this.
Privilege changed.
Take this. She said she eventually visited Daisy's grave. I'm thinking that's her mama, and had a reunion with her 3 biological sisters, Sybil, Debbie, and Catherine. But the happy reunion was short lived when Sybil called. I don't know who she called a nigga, but an article said used the N-word. That's what I said. I said it's more than they crafty girl. Come on, Vera. Come on, Vera. You with us?
Ooh.
Verda. You with us, sis?
Jesus.
What? You a bad shit, bitch. I mean, it's some more than this story. It ain't. No, she had a brain injury and she don't remember she had one of the kids. She let her stay with the black family. Was born at night, but not last night, sis. That's a very much white woman from the 1940s move. Don't sound like I don't know what happened. What should they do now?
And then one of the sisters,
have another kid? What?
And one of the sisters, when she died, she barred Verda from going to the funeral.
What?
Yes.
And she put it in fucking writing. What was we watching last night with some white men spoke the realest shit every word told. Like they were saying, like, man, you said this, you said this. He was like, ain't shit I said real unless I write it down. I said,
writing.
What? He said that ain't shit real I done said.
Unless it's written down.
Unless it's written down. You hear me? I said, that is some.
She wrote it down.
That's some knowledge. They spit knowledge on me. So somebody be like, did Naomi say that? Did I write it down?
And requested that the remaining sisters not talk to Verda after her death. What the fuck is this?
And her sister stopped speaking.
Yeah. And she's like, what did I do? I found y'all.
Be black.
I'm innocent. You my sisters.
Allegedly.
That's
what the white woman said.
I know.
That's what we talk. See, that's why I can't be Olivia Pope, because they do shit like this.
Mm-hmm. I just thought that was an interesting story.
What you mean? It's more than interesting.
It's fascinating.
And I think black.
She might be. That's why her family.
I think the mama fucked around.
That's why her mama left her ass with the black family.
And I think they requested a black family to be with her.
Why you whispering? It's only us here.
I want to put respect with Verda. She an elder. I want to put respect on her name.
Okay.
But you with us, sis. Come on. Mother. Not sis, mother. She's a mother. She's of the age where we call her mother. Mother Verda. Mother Verda.
My question is, so did Verda have kids? And did she have a did she marry a black man?
Yeah.
That's my question.
She don't say it, but I'm answering yes.
You answering yes?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
You're Verda black. Look at all those rings she got on her fingers.
Ooh, like a pirate.
Looking like my mama.
The nose tell it.
Look at like my mama with all those rings.
I was
gonna
say she kind of favor your mama. Well, you need to talk to your mama. Don't y'all got a family history? Somebody missing.
We do.
Is it Verda?
Oh my God.
You gonna tell the story? You ain't gonna tell the story.
You can tell it.
Niram, I don't want to give too much. I love Niram's family. Niram's mother. We always ask about like family. I'm really intrigued with like family history and things of that nature. And, I was talking to his mother and I was asking her about her relationship with her brothers and sisters. And she's like, well, I just got sisters. And she said so-and-so. And I was like, oh, okay. But I thought you said you had one more. Did like she passed away? He was like, well, she went missing. And I'm like, Nyambi, I'm resisting the pop popcorn and drink wine.
Mm-hmm.
I said, no. She didn't say missing. She said she's not here, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I assume what?
She passed.
Yeah, I said, oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know she passed. She's like, well, I don't know either. And I was like,
what?
Tell me more. And it turns out, how old was she, Nero?
They was like 10 or so. Somewhere between 6 to 10.
Yeah.
And they was all playing outside, and like everybody went inside to go get some water, and she stayed outside. And when they came back, she was gone.
And she's been missing ever since.
And she's been missing
since she's been 10.
Yeah, so
that's
almost
terrifying.
60-some odd years later.
When Nero mom told me, I almost bust in tears.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, I'm so sorry. And your mom like, okay.
Oh.
And your mom was her 70s.
Yeah.
So this happened like 50, 60 years ago. And it was literally outside.
It was outside playing.
So this happened in the 40s.
They went out to go get some drink, and they came back, she was gone. And they did like a police search, and it was all in the newspapers and all this other stuff.
And they couldn't find her.
And they couldn't find her.
They didn't find her. They didn't find any bodies, no leads or anything. It might be Verda.
It might be Verda.
But just to say, jeez, much family trauma again.
It is family trauma.
That still blows my mind. I keep saying we need to do this. We need to investigate this, Nero. I think I'm the only one on the outside. I said we need to investigate this as a family.
You want me to do a documentary?
Yo, that don't sound fascinating.
It do sound
but the
fascinating.
The fascinating and the sad part about it is I don't believe this is a unique story.
No.
I believe this happened to a lot of black families in the South, right? You don't know, telling what. Well, you already know. I'm thinking it's crafty colonizers got something to do with this, and how they able just to get away with that shit, right?
It is crazy though. Like,
And it's not. It is not a new story.
No.
This is not the first young black girl that was stolen or kidnapped, whatever,
Right.
from her family with no traces. And like I know you say you fought the police. Well, they all on the same side.
Right.
They
They're all
probably,
together.
honestly, they probably know who the fuck did it or have a hint who got tendencies to do bogus shit like this, right? Especially if it was because it was in the South, right?
Yeah.
Small town.
Alabama.
You gotta know who ticky, right? Or got some tendencies that you be like, don't leave your child around them, right? Don't leave nobody. Don't be alone around so and so down the block, right? I don't know. That just touched my heart when I heard that, like the incompleteness of it.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like a yearning, and you know you don't want to find a body, but it's like it's at least some closure, right?
It is some closure.
To know what's done, right? Because you got white folks out here keeping people hostage.
For years. What that guy say? I ate ribs with him.
Oh my God. But yeah, so I thought that was interesting. That might be on like a life bucket list if your family allows me to dig that up. Because it got to be more stuff to it now.
You let me start this Patreon. We can go ahead and start the documentary now.
Could you imagine?
Look.
Has there been documentaries on things like that? Is there someone we can reach out to? It got to be people who do this. Still hurts my heart. Well, Verda, you with us. Forget them hoes.
Forget them old
I might have to
hoes.
find your book to support you, sis. You with us. What's the last one you got in there?
Just this was just very short. Y'all need to be mindful of what the fuck y'all kids are playing.
What they doing?
Because now the kids are playing the choking game.
See, and Niram looked at me when I say I check ID for all medicine and all air spray cans.
So kids are dying out here these days because now they choking themselves, and then getting high off the intense rush of blood and air going to their head.
You mean lack of air?
Yeah.
So that your oxygen cut off
And
like
then-
all the hormones and endorphins.
Yeah.
It's trying to get you to breathe.
Right, and then you let go, and then you just get all that attention.
Yeah. All that serotonin.
So like at least like 6 or 7 kids and died.
Yeah, you have to breathe. You only can go very little time without air. It's under a minute
You know, they go too far.
before you start having brain damage. I think y'all folks who are in the medical profession, you let me know. But I want to say it's under a minute. And you start having brain damage if there's no oxygen going on.
Lately, I just been seeing a bunch of white kids.
Yeah, I don't know.
But I don't know if we got white
listeners.
listeners, so I have to, just put it out there. White listeners, if it is some, watch
Each one
out for your
teach one.
kids.
If you know better, you what?
Do better.
Yeah, that's not really an African or a brown or an Asian or a Latino thing. We're a little scared of that.
There's like a website. It's like games teens shouldn't play or something like
Yeah,
that.
so if any of our white listeners don't make sure they're not doing nothing. This kind of goes into the kinky listeners. So okay, then we have to be honest, right? So if you and your husband are into the choking game, it might have been passed down to your teens, because I do believe in genes being passed down, and it might be. So you just want to watch them. You know the choking game. When you choking, you do nasty things and to your climax, and it makes the climax that much better when you're choking.
Look, here you go. Games adolescents shouldn't play. Gasp.
So y'all need to go to gasp, GASP.com. Black or white, Asian, Latino, y'all all need to go, because not the children say they colorblind.
Gasinfo.com.
Oh, sorry, gasp, GASPinfo.com. These are all the games your adolescents shouldn't play.
And they got the choking game on here.
And they got the damn choking game.
I just thought it was interesting. Like,
Could you imagine? Like, how does that conversation start? Because a friend has to come to you and be like, "Hey, you played the choking game?"
my question is, so did they run out of Tide Pods?
I mean, once they stopped seeing green rabbits and leprechauns, they had to.
Did they just run out of Tide Pods? Now this is the new game?
Who said, "Let me eat this Tide Pod"? I mean, I guess it looked like candy, but it can't taste good.
No.
Like, soon as the soap hit your tongue, it doesn't give like a real.
I thought it would be shit babies would be doing.
But even babies got more sense. Y'all seen that what we put on the Instagram when that little baby was eating that wasabi.
Wasabi.
Because the baby wanted it, right? Oh, I want it. Ooh, it's green. Let me smell it. And then she kept, wasabi. Mama said, you want wasabi? Let me taste the lick. She just took one up, not even a half a lick. And she let it sit on. Y'all know wasabi is slow burn. And then when that wasabi hit, it was about 10-second pause. And she was like,
help me. Mama, this shit hurt.
Help. Oh, that help took me out the game.
But yeah, y'all with kids. This is what the teenagers are playing these days.
They playing that game.
They playing the choking
huffing.
game.
They huffing. They eating Tide Pods. They're doing NyQuil with. I guess that's some niggas do that. They're doing all types of things. I'll ask my cashiers what else is going on.
Oh,
once they start coming back.
Oh, they said Dora Milaje is supposed to get a spinoff.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay.
Because they look like they're gonna be heavy in the is it the Avengers that's coming out?
Yeah, I think so.
Looks like well.
I need to watch the Captain. I don't want to say Captain Planet, but Captain America.
I need to watch Captain Planet. He's our hero. Going to take pollution down to 0. You remember that?
Yes.
I used to love Captain. We need to bring him back because our world, honey,
right?
The way these glaciers is melting, we need as much help as we can get. I used to love. He was green.
I thought he was blue.
Oh, teal.
Let me Google it.
What else was the Captain Planet people?
Earth, wind, water, air.
I used to love Captain Planet. And what was it? Carmen Sandiego? Where in the world is Carmen Sandiego? Like, do they have kid game shows anymore? Double Dare?
Well, it's called Dora Explorer.
That's not a game show, Nero.
Oh.
Oh, he was blue.
I told you he was blue with green hair.
Blue with green hair. And them kids, that one black man.
Oh, but you know, they had like...
They look like the kids from Magic School Bus.
They had the United Nations. You got a kid with a high top. You had Asian.
Oh, they have to be diverse. They
look
look like the Magic School Bus kids.
They kind of do.
Are they dumb just grown up?
I don't know.
Okay, come. Focus, Nero.
All right.
Do we have any questions or any kitchen table talk today?
Yeah, we somebody did leave us a little cute question. It just says, "Hey, Nero and Nyambi, let's keep it cute and short. What is your perfect date night? Because I need ideas."
Oh wow, jeez, Nero, you want me to go?
Go first.
I have a variety of them.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm kind of old school. Sometimes I like a good dinner with all the works, drinks, appetite. Like I want to be at dinner for 2.5 hours, maybe 3. And just have good dim lighting. I'm gonna stay at dinner so long because I get buzzed from the first drink, and I have to stay there till my buzz wear off. And then
you don't drink no more.
I don't drink anymore.
Oh,
don't do that, Nero.
Oh.
They're asking me.
Okay.
And then after that, I like to go to like a lounge or like an ice cream. Remember that place we went to, that hidden ice cream, that speakeasy?
Oh yeah, that speakeasy was dope.
So like, and I know we just ate, but we want to eat some more. Like not somewhere I'm going to eat food, but somewhere where it's dim lighting and we can be close and there's light music in the background, but we can still talk.
Mm-hmm.
I really like that. But the thing with that, I want to get really dressed up. So I want to be in a nice bold red lip. I want to just smell good, feel good, and just really be off vibes, right? Like I really want the energy to be good. I want us to have good conversation. I think that's what makes a good date night with me. Just super good conversation where we can laugh, ask questions. I don't know, almost like a 20 question thing. Like I really enjoy that. Like when folks just ask me random stuff and you get to know folks better. That's really my ideal date night. On the flip side, sometimes I like to do adventures. So I love a good museum. And museums have like free days sometimes. Sometimes I like to just walk around the neighborhood. I think when we first got out here and we was house poor, we would just take trips to the different malls. We made it a thing to go to all the malls.
Yeah.
And we eat in the food court because that's what you can afford, right?
Right.
So little stuff like that. I'm trying to think of other good ones. I love a good miniature golf. I think amusement parks. I think that can be good. I think there's nothing wrong with a movie. What's some other stuff, Nero?
I think my perfect date night.
A night in?
We haven't even done yet.
Yeah.
But like going somewhere for like a day trip. And then like taking like an not airplane, but like a helicopter ride, tour, the city, and having like a dinner that's like for 2 and it's just secluded, just me and you.
Yeah.
And like the chef brings stuff out and just have like good conversation and talk.
Yeah. That is nice, Nero.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think. They asked for the date ideas. I think a night in sometimes is fun. So like to cook food or have game nights. Sometimes me and Niram have game nights where we'll play. We had this thing where we would just have dominoes set up on the table.
Yeah.
And we'll just play dominoes. We had thing when we play Uno, bananagrams, or we'll flip it and we'll play video games. Like,
Right.
we'll take it old school, high school. Well, actually middle school for us, right? How old is we? Came out of middle school. And we would just play video games all night, right? And have like pizza rolls and just like do a theme party.
Right.
And do that type of stuff. Ice cream. Yelp is your best friend.
Yep.
Go on Yelp and type in date night because Yelp a lot of times have free events for you.
Mm-hmm.
I love a good wine tasting, a farmer's market. What else I like now?
Other
Ocean.
romantic things where you can just,
Go to water.
I would say, go to the highest point in your city and watch the sun go down.
Oh yeah. Or the flip side, watch it come up.
Yeah.
Go. You know what I'm getting where I'm liking a good brunch and breakfast date.
Mhm.
Like I like dinner, but it's something about going out for brunch or breakfast and like getting your day started and you feel productive. Working out together, going on a little hike, working out, taking a class together. How fun would that be?
It would be fun.
Cooking class.
Yeah. We haven't done the cooking class
We haven't
yet.
done a cooking class, and I've been wanting to do a cooking class.
But we cook so good, though.
I don't know if
I
we cook
know.
so good, but I don't think we've taken the initiative.
Miami greens are dope, y'all.
Thank you. Anything else you can think of there? Painting. If you're creative, sharing your artistry. So if you're into making music, I think having a date where you make music with your partner, or if you're an artist and you drawing with them or showing. Like I love dates when sometimes folks teach you things. I enjoy that.
Yeah.
Because it shows you, I don't know, ladies or gentlemen, y'all tell me. It puts you in the mind, because hopefully we at the age now where we dating for a little something more commitment. It shows how they interact, right? I think being a teacher is so much a part of being a parent or a part of a family interaction. And I think seeing how someone teaches really shows you a side of their personality without having to dig deep into it, right?
Yeah.
Because folks can go in different mode when you're trying to teach somebody stuff. You be like, Jesus, they ain't mean.
But I also think it gives you like insight into like what their mind is,
How
when
they think, right?
they go through this.
Yeah, they process.
Yeah, because like one of the things, this is just off. No, never mind.
What?
No, because I was gonna say like one of the things like with me working on some stuff for the health and fitness stuff. I've been looking at like different vloggers and things of that sort, and found out about like this white guy who has like one of the largest followers, like Casey Neistat.
Okay.
So he's like.
Jesus.
His
Be positive. Go ahead.
no, it's douchey white boy.
He is.
But like the way his vlogs are set up, like it's almost like a mini movie every time, and it's like, how do you get into somebody's mind that does that? So I think it's very interesting. Yeah.
Another cute date night idea sometimes is when you have. I've been on. Was that you? I don't know if it was you.
Oh.
Where we went shopping and we bought each other things. So like almost like your partner dressing you.
Yeah, that was me. I don't know who else it was. Your other man.
And then, so you do that in the morning, like it's an all day thing. So in the morning, you would go and pick out outfits for each other. And then that evening, you wear the outfit to wherever you're going. It doesn't have to be fancy. It's just based off whatever you're doing, right? And it's just kind of that way for you to kind of get insight from your, partner. And I don't know, it's fun, right? It's fun to see the stuff they put you in. And be like, nothing off bar. It can be whatever you want, whatever whatever, we'll do it. So I think those are just fun things. That gives you good stories.
Absolutely. Good experience.
Or another good day night we had, and then we'll wrap it up. You did this to me too, Nira. When you took me to your old neighborhood, and you told me about stuff when you were younger. So you actually showed me the spots you were when you were younger. You showed me like the favorite restaurants you went to, or the place on the block. Like you actually took me like on a tour of it. I think that provides an insight to like people and who they are when you do stuff like that too. That was fun.
The other thing is, I know for a lot of couples, and we in the world of like smartphones, but like actually going to get like professional photography done.
Yeah, and you can do that on Groupon.
Yeah,
Like don't.
you might know a hood nigga that got a camera, but like getting like professional
Because this pictures can be expensive.
photos done.
Yeah, but like you can do on Groupon and get like photos and like do a photo shoot. Yeah.
Because I know we
You don't
used
have to
do
be
that.
engaged or have a new baby do a photo shoot. Like you can do it just because you're looking good that day. Your skin is clear.
Right.
Oh, that would be fun. We ain't take pictures in a while.
No.
I was looking up on our mantle. We used to have a picture of us there. I don't know what.
Well, we was priced to selling the house, so we took all the pictures down.
Surely did. Ain't no blackness here. All right, Nero.
All right.
Y'all let us know what y'all date night ideas are.
Alrighty, to submit your Black Love story, go to blacklovematters.com. To submit a question for Kitchen Table Talk, shoot us a email at blacklovematters@gmail.com. To send us a comment about anything that we talked about, Go over to Black Love Matters. We also got that SoundCloud, and we got that voicemail. We love voicemails, and that's at 508-784-1111. 508-784-1111. Talk to y'all later. Remember, love is ever evolving. Peace.